best for what situation. And a fun character for sure, as someone who has dabbled in PT before. So I'm excited to see how these two kind of duke it out here.
I mean, a lot of folks complain about having to learn 70 some odd matchups. How about learning 230?
Yeah, that's not the most fun way to start it off. Right out the gate, you see these guys charging immediately. The water gun and the thunder tome. And Ned's just mostly just kind of weaving and not trying to find space, because if you're a Squirtle, you want something like a grab point blank. You want that free combo percentage.
Very true, let it rain. I mean, Squirtle is one of those characters that he is a boxer through and through. Don't let his stubby limbs fool you. He wants to dodge and weave in and out of your hitboxes, use his small frame to just open you up with one hit, and already 56% off of just about one falling up air.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically the equivalent of a grab there. It's just, I managed to get one good hit off you. Squirtle knows how to string things together. I dropped down there, interesting choice.
Yeah, Ned was already looking for the haymaker.
Yeah, Charizard's out now. A little bit of that strong punch, resistant to that fire in front of him. Has the flamethrower to really mess up. Flamethrower Gimp. When Critman expected to jump on a stage, throw that side B, it buffered the option. So as he fell off due to the flamethrower, he just loses the stock entirely.
I mean, you talked about flamethrower messing him up. I mean, that was a commentator's curse if I ever saw one.
I'm blessed with the powers of prophecy, seeing things that the players unfortunately cannot in time. And if you're one Critman, you're reeling after that stock, because it's an unfortunate way to go.
Good conversion, though, blowing Squirtle up.
Oh, man, that was excellent stuff. Arcfire at ledge, great damage there. And triple up air, actually, from Ned. That's a quick way to regain your stock lead. My goodness.
I mean, talk about an explosive answer. We saw arc fire to forward smash and then triple up air directly thereafter. Both players are not out here throwing jabs. They are haymakers only today.
Yeah, powerful swings from these two Titans. A lot of stuff coming out. Squirtle doing great. Down tilt not catching it. Ned, though, still keeping an excellent advantage. I love his movement back and forth with these, and knowing when to switch Pokemon. Just kind of keep things fresh.
Also, I want to give a lot of respect to one Critman for DIing out on that Squirtle combo. You absolutely have to, because if Squirtle's able to go ahead and get those falling up airs to repeat on you, he can just finish it off with an up B that suicides. It kills him, but with a one-stock lead, that is the game.
Yeah, important stuff to keep in mind, so great character awareness. But you're going to need a little bit more than character awareness to come out on top in this game one, because it is not looking great. Pokemon Trainer has grinded these Pokemon in the bushes for a couple hours, over-leveled for sure. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's that Squirtle where you just go ahead and give him a little bit too much training before facing Brock. It's like, come on, man, you already got the type advantage. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, like, come on. You really have to get a War Turtle for Brock?
I mean, we've all been there. Just as kids, just like, I wonder what happens if I kill all of the Pidgeys.
I mean, yeah, just over-leveling your starter, that's just par for the course if you've ever played Pokemon.
Falling down air, do it.
Yeah. Oh, no, not falling, but more just kind of keeping the ledge. Yeah, that's unfortunate. One Critman was hoping for an aggressive edge guard, and Ned just kind of flies past it because of the Vine Whip tether. And at that point, your Ivysaur, you're just going to sit at ledge, wait for one Critman to kind of burn their options, and it's just, all right, down air, easy.
I mean, Ivysaur might be a grass type, but every single time I see him clutching the edge of stage, I hear the Jaws theme in my back of my mind. I mean, you just know that he's waiting for that one moment where he can unexpectedly drop with either a neutral air or a down air to mix you up. And even if you try to recover high, he can just go ahead and drop down, hold down, and up B and smack you away with his tether recovery.
Yeah, so many options on PT, it's insane. I love the versatility of that character, and Ned knows how to make it known to every player and all the viewers at home.
So going into game two, I think both players showed off quite a few explosive combos right there. But the problem I think that we saw is that one Critman was reliant on those burst options. He was reliant on getting the arc fire into forward smash combo to kill Squirtle early, reliant on getting his projectiles to connect to get pressure off of him. Ned, on the other hand, all he needs to do is run around. Like, Robin's frame data is atrocious close up. You need space, and this is a slow character. So either you are jumping as Robin and doing 11 Sword neutral air trying to get a little semblance of control, or you are playing out of shield and praying that Ned doesn't cross you up properly.
Truly an unfortunate situation to be in. I love PT so much. Beautiful, beautiful character to watch. I'll take this time in between games to gush about it, but such a fun character.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you never know what you're going to see because every PT player plays the character completely differently. Like, I definitely think that there's something to be said about maining one of the three characters. Like, everybody seems to be a specialist of one of the three. With, I know we have Puppy in our region, and not enough has been said about that man's Charizard.
It hits.
It hits. And I think one of the most hype moments I've ever seen was the comeback against Samsora, where it was literally at 0, back throw, back air, into back air, and he's just dead. It's like, okay, come on, Puppy.
Did him dirty, but man, was it fun to watch. Just to seeing Ned's PT against this Robin fun to watch. A matchup you're not used to seeing because Robins are a rare breed, but they got some tech knowledge of their own to make it known.
Yeah, we have the rare breed in Robin against Pokemon Trainer, which appears to be a dying breed, as a lot of folks, like Tweak, for instance, have moved away from this character.
Oh, actually, I like that little combo there. The dropping item into the Arc Fire. One crit man gets a little bit of advantage that way.
And this projectile game is doing a lot better right now. One crit man's doing a good job of just like applying damage right here. And against Squirtle, 80% is kill percent.
I like that aggressive Vine Whip there, trying to catch out one crit man, getting caught by the up smash actually from the Levin sword.
And the V reverse.
Yes, nice stuff. Yeah, that was amazing.
That was some slick movement right there by one crit man. And the catch on the Levin sword, his item play is just really stunning me right now. He just knows when his tomes are going to be gone and knows exactly how to Z-catch them in the appropriate spot to not open himself up to too much aerial pressure from Ned. Yeah,
right
but this
now,
is the problem. This is the counterplay. If you want to play projectile game, Ivysaur's Razor Leaf is a solid option.
Yeah, it's an amazing tool. At good speed to really trip up opponents and just keep kind of chucking them out from a very good distance. So it's just a free way to kind of get One Punch Man to kind of do something in response. Trading with Thunders, you know, does the trick for a little while, but gotta do something eventually, and gets a percentage is what the deal is.
No more Levin Sword, though.
Yeah, Levin
All
Sword
right,
down.
just coming back now.
Yeah, Levin Sword's gonna be back in just a little bit longer, has some more tomes available. There's the Levin Sword, and the armor uppy, though, is what takes it, though. Ned, very aware that if you hit Charizard's shield, you have a good option to kill, but bounce right back with that Arc Fire up smash Levin Sword, and one crit man looking pretty nice.
It was really smart fly option by Ned, too. I mean, it's just the super armor on the startup, recognizing the Robin as a super slow jab, and then the immediate response, though, by one crit man, puts him firmly in the driver's seat here in game 2. And now a big body getting comboed by Arc Fire, not quite connecting on the up smash, though.
Yeah, Levin Sword again down for the count for just a little while. It has a decent amount of that Thunder Tome. Arc Fire now gone too. And now it's just a game of rack up percentage. Levin Sword back on the menu. How can one crit man survive this stock? Doing pretty well so far. From coast to coast though.
He just tried to back air the Arc Fire. Get this away.
I heard the thunk sound, so it kind of did hit, but Levin Sword hits harder as one crit man 2 stocks that game 2. And evens it up 1-1.
Platform drop back here is such a sick option by Robin. It just looks so cool when you do it because you kind of throw your body backwards and you throw the sword out, so you create a ton of space off the edge of the platform. It makes it harder for characters with even longer swords than Robin's to outspace her/him when falling off of the platform. Speaking of it, I don't think that we brought it up. This is one of the even rarer breeds. We have not only a Robin, but we have a male Robin up here.
Yes, yes, yes. Most people are partial to the femme version, the femme fatale of female Robin, but whichever way you love your tactician, they know how to dish it out.
Certainly. So now as we go into game 3 here, from a good change up by one crit man has put Ned on the back foot. So what counter pick, Led Rain, do you think we're going to see here? What does Ned need to get a little bit extra sauce in his game?
I can definitely see a stage like Battlefield giving way for characters like Squirtle and Ivysaur to kind of chain Robin upwards towards the top. I think PS2 isn't even that bad of a stage. It's just, you know, how you play it. But I think because PT's so versatile, Ned's going to have a plethora of options depending on what character they want to put to the forefront to make sure that one crit man is on the defensive on the back foot. And they're definitely changing a stage here. So I can see something like Smashville or Battlefield or maybe something bigger like Town and City all being viable options depending on how Ned wants to approach this.
The question is Yoshi's open? Because Squirtle on Yoshi's is almost as good as Mario.
It's busted on Yoshi, so we'll see if One Crit Man has given it to Ned. It's Town and City.
Town and City is the option. It's one of those options that you suggested. It's a very broad stage that allows Squirtle to use his horizontal combo game and perhaps carry someone off the side with up air into up B, but it does give Robin a lot more space to play with.
Yeah, so kind of Ned prefers to go for that pick for Squirtle, as you said, getting that horizontal game and those smaller side blast zones, but trading it for that higher vertical blast zones, so One Crit Man has a harder time getting those up smash kills, as well as Ivysaur having a harder time getting those kills as well.
Arc Thunder falling off the edge. Interesting option right there. Ned, though, wisely holding shield there, not quite getting poked. Oh, the Levin Sword trading with withdraw. That was dangerous.
Yeah, and the perfect timed switch managing to keep Ned alive so far, and I like the time on that get-up, making sure that One Crit Man did not exploit it. That's the Arc Fire, though. Levin Sword still has a few charges left, but that's going to have to come back from the offstage.
Great tech.
Yeah, an amazing tech there. And unfortunately, though, that was the perfect percentage for a Vine Whip. Ned follows it up, chases One Crit Man down, and gets the stock.
Now, we're sticking with Ivysaur. I like that at these higher percentages, going with a heavier character. Squirtle, you can't really afford to be losing at that low percent, but immediate switch from Ivysaur after the kill, and now we are back onto the Tiny Terror in Squirtle. The low pressure and low percent, rather, combos are always difficult for One Crit Man to deal with.
Yeah, a very tiny character with such good hitboxes and combo game is frustrating to fight, to say the least. So Ned kind of making full use of this amazing character all makes sense.
Forward tilt, forcing Ned a little bit deeper. Good switch to stall a little bit. And this is like the challenge there is when One Crit Man has you at edge and he just wants to toss off 3 or 4 arc fires, what do you actually do? Luckily, the tether recovery of Ivysaur just lets him hang a little bit low and let you wait out those wasted spells and the degradation of the tone.
Yeah, that's such a good thing too, because Robin has to manage those resources. That tether gives you that free opportunity to wait it out. Downer mistimed from Ned. But Razor Leaf kind of taps One Crit Man back on it. Will the back throw kill?
Yeah, just
yes,
about.
Barely. Yeah, it does the trick. That is so monumental for Ned. Only 65%.
Grab. I love that animation.
I love so many of Ivysaur's animations. Character looks great. Let's see, though, if One Crit Man can make his character look great in turn. Has to get out of that disadvantage first. Levin Sword trying to put in some work. And I love how One Crit Man has kind of been putting pressure with the projectiles as well. Oh, no, that's... Wait, was One Crit Man actually out of up B there?
It looked like it, actually. You saw the tome flash up all of a sudden with no charges left. So perhaps it was on the recharge and you could not get back. That's always the difficulty with Robin. You have to be judicious about your use of up B and even jab as they share the same wind tone.